Welcome back to another episode of The Works, Fashion is Art. And before we start this video, I'm gonna need you to subscribe to the channel, the video as well. We're gonna be diving into how you can get your dreads retwisted very cheap and very fast. This disclaimer, this is not for a permanent solution. So I wouldn't recommend doing this all the time. Go to a professional, get it retwisted by someone who truly knows what they're doing. If you have all the materials there, you can do it, but I always like getting it done by someone who's able to see everything easily, just not yourself. But if they're easier locks, easy to reach, then by all means, if you're not needing to go every couple of weeks, you can stretch this out to 3-4 weeks and you'll be good to go. But make sure you watch the end of this video so you get all of the tips that I have for you and you save you some money. There's a few things that you're gonna need, obviously. I got them here with me. You got your beeswax right here. You can pick this up. Where did I get this from? Dollar General, I think. Yeah, pretty sure this was Dollar General. You're also gonna wanna have some sort of clips to keep in your hair. Now, I used to use bobby pins. The very first time I started, it was a waste of time. Like, they do not stay, they do not keep in your hair very well. So I just use clips, and I just bought a bag. Here we go. I bought my little bag of clips, $1 again, and you're gonna wanna have a do-rag. Last but not least, to keep that frizz down, you're gonna wanna use something like this every time you wrap it. So those are some of the things I use. I also recommend some sort of heating solution, either steaming off in the shower, blow dryer, anything of that nature. That way it can speed up the process for you and you're not gonna have to deal with that unwinding too soon, and you won't have to wear the do-rag for as long if you don't want to, you don't need to. But regardless of that, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna just fill out through your hair, okay? And I'm leaving some pictures of, some before and afters. This obviously is me getting it most recently done. I went, just a few days ago. But there are a couple dreads that I just want to touch up a bit, and I'll do one here while we're, I'll do one here really quickly to show you so that you understand the process, the approach, and everything. It's super easy, and yeah, just dive into it. All right, so this one here, it's running a little loose on some of the sides. You can see ends are coming up a little bit. It's nothing major, but it's still something that you want to look at, you want to just take care of right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure, and you need to look in the mirror. I already was able to do this, and that's recognize which path the dreads were twisted in. You're not going to want to untwist that. That is the last thing you want to be doing. That's why I say make sure you know what you're doing before you start doing this. So I'm just going to twist it from the root all the way up. I'm going to twist it as tight as I can and try to get some of the loose hair that was coming off just removed. And again, this isn't too major. I normally wouldn't be worrying about any of these locks, but I'll do it for one, the sake of the video, and two, I just like it a little cleaner. So I just spend a little bit more time day by day with these, just clean them up, because there's a lot of times where I am just sleeping without my do-rag. I'll mess up on that, so I got to pay the price on that. So anyway, I got that twisted here. I'm pulling it out clean. I'm making sure I got all the loose hairs out, because you're gonna have a lot of loose hair, especially with how long, you can kind of see mine's gotten pretty long, and it hasn't even taken too much time to get that place. Now that I got it where I want it here, I'm gonna lean over and grab my beeswax. You don't need too much. I'm gonna take a little bit like this, rub it on my fingers, and from the root, start twisting it up with it. All right. So same way we was twisting, we're gonna keep it up with that. root up, and we're going to start mashing it just a little bit like this, so that we're twisting it and the hair is going to stay in place. And you're gonna do this all the way up. Do not neglect any part, especially the ends, because the ends are what seal it. You have to seal the ends. All right, so we got that there. I'm gonna get a little bit more just to make sure that these ends are truly sealed. All right, now get my clips. And I'm gonna start on the root and just mash them in here. All right, so that's a lot. I'll go a little bit up. And this may be a little overkill. You can always get bigger clips. Again, I just got these ones, so you can do that however you like. This is me doing it. And then last one, put it at the end. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna keep this there for a minute. I'm making my hair like the way that mine was twisted is set to kind of lean this way. So I'm gonna kind of lean it that way to keep that going. After this, I'm gonna keep this in. I like to keep it in for about an hour or so, just to keep it safe. Usually when you're at the shop and you have the hair blower going, you're under that for about 30-45 minutes. So you can take a shower with it really hot and keep it locked in here. You can do like this. For the sake of the video, again, I'm just gonna do my method. Keep the frizz up. I'm going to get the entire head with my frizz-free solution. You can get that at any Mid-K, by the way. Only $6, I think, too. Okay. Use my fingertips to kind of move it along in. And now I'm going to wrap my do-rag. While I do this, I don't know why, but for the longest time, I was wrapping this wrong. So I would have it like here. And instead of bringing my straps around this way, I was bringing them up around the front. Now, I'm sure both ways can work, but again, if you're doing it like this, hold up. Doing like this, as you can see, your shit is sticking in the front and it looks hella goofy. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do it the right way. Bring it around the back. Hold, take the other one, bring it around the back. Hold, pull it tight. Take do-rag, cape, pull that down. And you're gonna tie the ends. There you go. Now you're gonna press down on this so that, again, that's gonna make sure that your hair is firm and there's not a lot of space that's moving around, because there's not any point to having a do-rag on if it's really, really loose. It's like sleeping in a beanie with this hair. It's gonna make it frizzy regardless. And you wanna make sure there's little to zero room for that. You can put this under or leave it off. I'm gonna put it under just for a keepsake, even though it would be, it would cause a little friction. You can feel it against your head, but again, that's just the way I wanted to do this for the video. I will include some pictures here at the end to kind of show you like how it looks compared to how it was in the beginning of the video, so you kind of get an idea of how you can kind of thin it out, make sure that it's wrapped up clean. As you can see, this video was not long at all, so you can knock this out in under 10 minutes. So if you're ever going to a quick party, wedding, any sort of bulky event, if you're going out on a date and your hair is not looking straight and you want to make it look nice right before, you don't have the time to get it retwisted, just go and do something like this and you'll be straight. Again, I would focus on your front dreads and your side dreads. Really the back, no one's gonna be really paying attention to the back of your head. So if you're running low on time, that's my approach for that. Aside from that, I'm gonna keep this on for a minute, let this kind of sit in. Thank you all for watching the video, and to everyone who has been kind of looking for these videos. I've been looking over the past, couple months. I've seen people are still looking at these videos, still watching, and still, engaging in the content, and I do appreciate that. I apologize for this long ass hiatus. That is all on me, but we're getting back into it. We're gonna swing things. We got plenty of good videos. I'm gonna be covering all the good fashion topics, all the good dress topics, all of that. So yeah, check out the other channels below to stay updated on when I'm posting so that you can know that as well. Aside from that, this is The Works. I'm Brandon Schwab. This is The Works, Fashion is Art, and we're gonna see you next time. Bye. These my dollars make it hurt.